10 middle-class habits that keep you poor. I was never taught about money. Most people aren't. And this, among other factors, led to my negative decade between 2008 and 2018. During this period, I was constantly worrying about money. I tortured myself, and my head wasn't really a good place to be. But I'm here to tell you that being negative, whinging and moaning doesn't do anything. My problems were down to a lack of financial literacy and poor emotional intelligence. Towards the end of 2018, I'd had enough of negativity. I'd had enough of my bad relationship with money and made a decision to do something about it. And I've moved as far away as possible from these 10 bad habits I'm about to get to. And then I'm going to give you actionable steps so you can either avoid them or move past them, like me. Habit number 1 is living beyond your means. At various times or periods in my adult life, I've fell victim to this bad habit. Me and Mrs. Duffy took this to another level in 2016. It was a time when my wages practically halved as I stopped working offshore due to my fear of helicopters. I built up some good savings in my 8 to 9 years offshore, but we got to a point maybe in 2014 or 2015 when lifestyle creep kicked in. Basically, our spending matched our income. When our main income was halved, we didn't make any cuts. We went the other way, like spending $10,000 on a new front room, getting the latest Audi Q5, going on too many holidays abroad, and the list goes on and on. Spend some time working out your income and expenses. If lifestyle creep has kicked in, make some cuts. Then you have spare money to invest at the end of each month. Because when you start learning about money and investing, you realize how important it is to invest to secure your financial future. Habit number 2 is not investing for the future. During my negative decade I mentioned earlier, between 2008 and 2018, I didn't invest into a single asset. I did lose my life savings by gambling in single stocks, but this isn't investing. You invest into stocks with financial literacy by putting the work in and doing the research, not listening to your mates at work like me in 2010 and 2011. This is another habit that keeps many of us investors poor. You're not prioritizing saving and investing for your financial future. Whether it's for retirement, emergencies, or long-term goals, saving and investing your money is crucial for building wealth. If you've made the cut, you can start investing, but where to invest? If you want to know where to start with your investing, see below for a video that's got you covered. This will help you start investing in the stock market safely. Habit number 3 is relying on debt. Personally, I've had a loan or loans since I was 18 and have paid far too much interest. Some people prefer credit cards to buy stuff they don't really need, then make the minimum payments year after year and end up getting further and further into debt. Using debt to finance your lifestyle can become a vicious cycle that keeps you trapped in a cycle of poverty. Whether it's credit card debt, personal loans, or financing purchases with high interest rates, relying on debt to maintain your standard of living is a recipe for financial disaster. Going back to 2016, we were paying well over $600 for our 2 cars, and this could have easily been halved. If this is you, please try and reduce your outgoings with things like car payments, and then put that extra money into investments. To move past this, learn about compound interest. When you fully understand the negatives of interest payments with debt, I feel it will motivate you to get them debt paid off or avoid debt altogether if possible. Habit number 4 is not investing in yourself. Failing to invest in yourself through education, skill building, or personal development can limit your earning potential and keep you stuck in a mediocre financial situation. Investing in yourself pays off in the long run by opening up new opportunities and increasing your earning power or potential. If you're in a job you don't like, for example, maybe think about upskilling, do some courses, or maybe even do a degree if you can. This is what I've done between 2012 and 2016, and getting my HNC in 2012 opened doors for my career and led to an increase in income. Habit number 5 is fear of taking calculated risks. Because of previous mistakes, I didn't buy one rental property between 2008 and 2018 and missed out on some huge opportunities as the interest rates at the time were at record lows. But I suppose you could say I had a fear of failure. As an investor, you have to accept mistakes. You have to accept failure. It's how you respond that matters. Burying your head in the sand doesn't work. Trust me. Avoiding taking calculated risks, whether it's starting a business, investing in the stock market, or pursuing a new career opportunity, can prevent you from reaching your full financial potential. I want you to know that this video doesn't contain any financial advice. I'm just trying to help you with my experience as an investor. If you enjoy the video, hit the like button and let me know what your bad habits have been over the years, and then we can compare notes and help each other. Habit number 6 is a lack of financial literacy. This is a big one. It's huge, and I honestly believe that if you put the work in and become financially literate, you will start heading in the right direction as an investor, and everything will work out for you money-wise. Many individuals struggle with a lack of financial literacy, which can lead to poor money management decisions and missed opportunities for growth. By educating yourself about personal finance, investing, and wealth building strategies, you can empower yourself to make informed decisions and take control of your financial future. To get some much needed financial literacy, read some books, maybe one per month, or if you're busting for financial freedom, like me, go for one book a week. By the way, if you want me to send you a recommended reading list for investing, ask away in the comments below. Habit number 7, keeping up with the Joneses. Please don't let this be you. Basically what me and Mrs. Duffy done back in 2016, as we spent money we didn't have on things we didn't really need. The Joneses on our estate live opposite us. They always have the latest Range Rover, the latest camper van. I think they redecorate the full house every 2 years, which does make Mrs. Duffy a bit jealous, if I'm being honest, because she knows that I push our decorating out to 10 years. But the Joneses opposite us are down to earth and are really good people. You're just wasting your time trying to keep up with them, if I'm being honest. Trying to keep up with the latest trends, fashions and material possessions of your peers can be a certain way to be stuck in a cycle of financial struggle. Comparing yourself to others and striving to maintain a certain image can lead to overspending and debt accumulation that hinder your financial progress. The way to avoid this habit is to have the humility and honesty to live within your means, something we've been working hard on since 2019, me and Mrs. Duffy. Habit number 8 is neglecting to budget. Failing to create and stick to a budget is a common habit that keeps many middle-class individuals from building wealth. Without a clear understanding of where your money is going and how it's being allocated, it's easy to overspend, accumulate debt, and miss out on opportunities to save and invest for the future. Turn this negative into a positive and make budgeting a weekly habit. Spend an hour or so each week going through them bank statements and get all your income and expenses onto a spreadsheet, or you can use budgeting software if this is your preference. This, to be honest, is painful at first, but 100% worth it. Habit number 9 is a lack of long-term financial planning. Imagine sticking with this habit right up until you're 60. I was working with a bloke in Oman in 2020 who was 59, nearly 60, and he wasn't a happy chappy. All of his friends had retired in their early 50s, and he had no pension and was looking at working well into his 60s or even 70s. Not having a clear long-term financial plan in place can leave you feeling directionless and uncertain about your financial future. Setting clear goals, creating a plan to achieve them, and regularly reviewing your progress are essential steps towards building wealth and achieving financial stability. Please spend some time thinking about looking after your older self, your future self. If you do this, I'm confident you will do some much needed financial planning. Habit number 10 is neglecting your health and well-being. I'm saving the best to last here, or the most important, should I say. Health is wealth. Health is the number one priority for us all. Without it, we can't be there for the people we love. We can't do the things we love. Neglecting your physical and mental health can have a significant impact on your financial well-being. Medical expenses, reduced productivity, and missed opportunities due to poor health can all contribute to financial struggles, which we don't want. Prioritizing your health and well-being can help you stay on track towards your financial goals. I'm no expert, but I will tell you what has worked for me over the last few years. Meditation, 7 to 8 hours sleep every night if possible, 3 to 4 litres of water every day. I try and eat healthy, eating around 200 grams of protein. I exercise 6 times per week. I spend as much time as possible with friends and family. And I talk openly about my problems to my wife, who is my rock, as I said at the start of this video. This video is close to my heart, and I really hope that the information I've shared will help you with your finances, because I genuinely care about you and your financial future. Hopefully this comes across. Anyway, that's all I've got for now. Please move away from these 10 poor, negative, horrible habits and work on moving towards your financial freedom. With everything I've got, good luck with your investing, and I hope you're financially free well before your 60s.